Hi, this is Sony too. Do you know, guys, who is Bart Baker? We do. We'll tell you. So he's doing parodies on YouTube on different, popular singers.
Yeah, music videos.
So tell people why do you like him?
Well, we like his sense of humor, and
his sense of humor is very unique for YouTube, I would say.
Yeah, and that's the other reason why we like him, because the way he can joke about stuff is very much like extroverted sensing way.
Yeah.
Like very sometimes with aggression, sometimes with like things blowing up, like
heads blowing up.
Heads blowing. No, that's
What I like about Bart Baker is that he is so like open in terms of what he likes and what he doesn't like, and that like there is no even like I don't know he's not ashamed of it at all.
His values.
Yes. He's not ashamed of it at all, and he's just showing 100% his worldview. So let's watch a couple of his videos.
We're gonna show you small fragments from them.
Wait, who the hell that guy playing the bass?
Oh, that's Osama! My death was all fake!
So, guys, that like originally she was over like the guy who looked very nice, like he was shirtless and he like had very nice body, which is all like toward introverted sensing and beauty of the body and beauty of the like shapes and stuff. And here he like totally changed the the idea of the video. So now she's kind of interested more in people who have power and people like Osama bin Laden, oh my gosh, or like Obama.
Encounter with when Obama meets Osama.
Yeah,
that was a really cool idea, and but just the most powerful people in the world. So just what we're saying, extroverted sensing here, like in the music video where there was like zero of it. They're suddenly like the most powerful people in the world.
That's true. And just overall, the way he's like playing and acting, it looks so ugly the way he's doing it.
Oh yeah.
It's he's like over exaggerating everything, like the emotions, and it's like it's very much.
It's definitely.
It's very far from introverted sensing.
Yeah. So we go from like introverted and extroverted sensing, they are polar. So you either go towards one side or towards the other.
Yeah, you would prefer
the same thing.
But you can obviously all.
But this is just like what's the expression? Like it's just flowers, or this is just a start.
Maybe it's just maybe he doesn't really have extroverted sensing. Maybe it's just just one video where he showed it.
Okay, let's watch some other fragment.
So he has a lot of videos about Taylor Swift. So he likes, making parodies of her, and obviously in every single video she's a Satan.
Your mom sucks cocks in hell. The power of Christ compels you. Demon be expelled.
That's the Taylor Swift that I were never thinking.
Did you recognize her? So this is how he sees her probably.
What we want to point out, like, obviously turning the girl who thinks about relationships, like, who everybody likes, it turns into Satan. That kind of seems, a little bit extreme. And funny in the same time. But not for all. And like even though like we also like Taylor Swift, but we like his parodies too.
they're just so unique. You would never see things like that on YouTube. I've watched like interview with him, and he was saying that the interviewer named him as the guy who was the most unique parodies, because nobody's doing like these extreme types of parodies as he does. And he said that, yeah, that's true. Oh no.
I don't love me. Yes, that's right, people, it's really me. No, God, please.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh.
Well, that's not many people can turn the most, I don't know, sweetest, the most positive, the most, the most brightest event in people's life, like the most happiest, wedding or celebration.
His imagination is so brutal. It's like he's like turning everything that is sweet, gentle, nice, like harmless, into something that is like so brutal.
Very, very opposite.
Bloody, and he just turned this wedding into a bloodbath. Just, his imagination is really rough.
Well, yeah, and again, it's very different. Introverted sensing, when everything nice, beautiful, sweet.
Harmless, and no danger, like any threat, just, natural being of anything.
Yeah, and turning into the, like, aggression, like extroverted sensing, power, like explosions, like killings, and people die.
Like it's extreme of extroverted
people,
sensing,
I don't know, blow up.
Yeah, so obviously his videos are liking introverted sensing a lot. And I would say introverted ethics as well, because his videos are pretty offensive, I would say. What do you think? Are they?
Yeah, they can be offensive to many people, even though he denies it. But of course, he's not doing it intentionally, and we totally get that. Mm-hmm. And considering what type we determined he is, and we will say about it a little later. Yeah. It's totally normal. Mm-hmm. But I also want to point out, like, how expressive he is in all songs. Like, in terms of humor, it's very in terms of expressiveness, how he plays himself. Mm-hmm. And overall, the atmosphere of the clip is a lot of extroverted ethics, a lot of like brutality, emotions, and it's very, like, people often even say that, this parody was more interesting than the original. And the reason is why,
I've heard that
because they were like laughing a lot, because it was funny, so it's just different atmosphere.
But it probably wasn't the fourth squad.
And people have different values, so they appreciate or like different things. Mm-hmm. And
so this is the best one. Next cut is the best.
Well, not the best, but that's special.
So for everyone who still doubts that he has extroverted sensing values.
For everyone who still think he got introverted sensing values.
Yeah.
Once you see my hips thrust, you'll be falling in love. Oh. California boys, we're unforgettable.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that is like
the
best.
He really makes fun of the introverted sensing, because, Katy Perry's clip is such a, like, candy, like this, like, literally candy world.
Yeah, how you can make fun of that? No,
beautiful girls and sunshine and sweets, and
everything is so harmless, and here he goes.
Well, it's also kind of harmless, but it's how do you call it?
He's just making fun of it. Just making fun. Yeah.
Turning, something beautiful in something very, very ugly.
Yeah.
Into something, on the edge.
How he could do that? How he could turn such a beautiful video into such an ugly video? it's ugly, but it's still funny. You see? So there is no introverted sense and even a sign of beauty, but it's still funny, right? No.
Yeah. So by the aspects that we named, and like we learned and studied a lot of material about him, really. It's not just videos that we watched, we showed you just examples. So
we have here the most responsible guy who's doing all the research.
Well, we both doing. So we determined his type as sensory.
Wait. So what quadra first?
Second quadra.
Wow.
I mean...
Why not fourth?
I mean, you pretty clearly can see in his videos, like he's pretty also prolific, like so many videos, so many parodies, so there is a lot of material for you to watch. Go check out links on these clips in the description on his channel, by the way, and watch them. The fun part is Bart Baker's type is sensory logical extrovert.
Wow.
And even though many people may not believe it or deny it, so we are pretty confident that if he stands like the biggest part, the biggest input in terms of ideas for his videos, if he stands himself behind this, like it's pretty clear what his values are, and since we watch some additional stuff, we can say that narrow down it to this type. And the reason, like, he is pretty unusual for his type. He's definitely not typical.
Yeah, I didn't believe even in the beginning like that. He might
it's not obvious, definitely not, but it's very interesting how many variations can be of the same type if you analyze it from the standpoint of psychosophy. He got first emotion, second physics, third will, and
last logic.
Yeah. So
it means that person prioritize, like how person prioritize, and how would you explain psychosophy?
So for extroverted sensor to have low will, and especially like in addition for logic to have low logic, it means that he will look pretty different from the same representatives of his type. And first emotion, people with first emotion, they usually getting more focused on their inner world. Doesn't matter they extroverts or introverts. Yes, they still remain extroverts, but I mean in terms of
well, they're inner world and they're very emotional as well. So, and they're like very
no, I wouldn't say they very
sensitive in terms of emotions. Maybe.
Yeah, they can be sensitive. They can be rather like more quiet, but in the same times when they being emotional, their emotions can be over the top, and we could see it in his parodies as well. That he doesn't lack power of emotion. It's the variety and maybe differentiation of emotions.
Yes,
this is what he lacks, and this is what we would see if he would be ethic. But we see the range of emotion is much narrower as logic would have.
Okay, so that was very interesting person to study, and just overall like we're interested in his work. That's why we decided to make this video, and we hope that you liked it, and see you in next videos. If you want to watch more, click the video on the left or on the right.
And to subscribe, click the circular channel icon. Thank you for watching.